Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, home to the Toledo Rockets. A full house is in store, and so too, a terrific matchup in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. The Rockets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 9. The Sharks offense will start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Offense set on first down.
gotta love this if you're the defensive coordinator because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with their eyes, and were able to make a tackle.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Sharks line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Bringing it back, it's Lang. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Rockets offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Trying play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle. It's Lang. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's got him in the flat. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Rockets are on the move. He's going to pass. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rockets.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
That makes the score Toledo 7.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Sharks get enough for the 1st down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Sharks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Sharks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Lang. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't...
And he's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Toledo. And once he got loose, it was all over. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Marshall pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. A masterful road performance, or as Coach likes to call it, thundering herd football. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Sharks will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return, it's Lang. He gets a block. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Holds and fires complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. This offense has a second down play. They'll run play action. He unleashes a long one. It's complete. A huge pickup.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react to getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Just a misfire from this sophomore as he threw it behind him.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. If he is tough to block with one guy, you might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to.
He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Toledo. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Sharks want to pick up the tempo. Looking to go up top on first down. On target over the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
First down for the offense.
They want to just keep throwing it. catch in the middle. It's Williams.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a lead.
Grabbed in the middle. It's McGowan. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Sharks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, he's looking deep. He's got it down the left. Running toward the tape. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Rockets. It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. Going up top on first down. Feeling some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He's looking for a man on second down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The give from the gun. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
Man, that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Offense getting set for first down. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo.
The Sharks will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
And he's going to run it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Trying to set the tone with the run. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
And now on third down after that last run. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That last completion sets them up on second down. To the ground with the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Play number 9 on this drive. Leaves it with the back. And the Rockets pick up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
He's going to take off. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion, and you...
Touchdown, Rockets! And the stomping has commenced. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions and making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on third down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, running back gets to give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And the Sharks will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The inside handoff. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, what a move! Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Touchdown, Toledo! And the pummeling has started. On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Line gets set. 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. Ripping through the defense. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Sharks have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive line to get to the QB.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They want that clock to run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking left. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Coming after him. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gonna let it fly. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Fast motion from the offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Using his feet. It's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this game.
And the ball's on the ground. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Grimes. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes a connection. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. What a snag by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass.
He lets it fly. And he hauls it in inside the 30.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way.